Hello, my name's Pumpkin and welcome to Pat. So, unfortunately, our poor hobbit hole got struck by lightning. So, one of our big, beautiful trees got burnt down. We've grown some trees, but they're nowhere near as impressive as our big tree that we did have on top of here. It burnt down some of our roof as well, but we've survived. I've rebuilt that part. I should have put in some lightning rods way before now. I have like three in the trees now and one over on our gazebo, so we should be okay. But as for today's build, I want to make a home for our butcher. We're going to start on our village now. So I'll be making a brand new structure away from Hobbit Hole, and it is going to be a barn. Now, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really want to make anything meat related. So our butcher is actually going to look after some strawberry cows. I have a mod called Mystic Biomes, and there are strawberry cows in that mod. So I will put some strawberry cows in our barn, and on the top floor of our barn, I'm going to put in our butcher, or in our case, our baker. So he is going to look after our strawberry cows and make strawberry goods from our little guys. We're going to have strawberry cakes and donuts and cookies and a little cafe area on the first floor of our bakery. So let's see the build, shall we? So now we're starting the build. I'm using the cherry blossom planks to start our barn. So this barn is going to be for my strawberry cows. So it makes sense that I would start with a very strawberry pink. I'm making some arches here. And this is going to be the front of the build. I'm using steps along with trapdoors to make it a little bit more curved, a little bit more interesting than just the steps and some slabs. I struggle with making a curve sometimes, but since I've learnt the trapdoor method, it looks a lot more natural for blocks. Just here I'm starting on the back. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with the back yet, as you will see. I try to go for a 2-door back and some windows, but I feel it's a bit out of proportion with the arches at the front. It just doesn't look quite right. So I'm deciding to match the front arches and put an arch in the back as well. I'm still sticking to this window idea, but I will change that soon. I'm trying to make these windows a bit more interesting by making them like these crosses, but I still don't like it. I finish off the sides of the building, step back, and this is where I realise I don't like those windows and I do want it to mimic the arches at the front. I'm just building some temporary stairs here so I can get to the top of the build and start making the first floor. I go in here with this nice sage green colour. They are willow planks from Biomes of Plenty. The colour scheme for this build is this sage green, the light pink of the cherry blossom planks, and I will be using the strawberry planks as well later on. Here I'm trying to add some details onto the side of the building. I want to see if just the stump will work at first, but it's not quite right. So I do go in with planks later, as you will see. I'm also adding in a little balcony for the first floor. This will be where one of the big arches is, so I think it'll look very nice, looking over a balcony to our strawberry cows. I'm now adding our permanent staircase. I wanted to go for an outdoor staircase going up the barn, as a lot of barns in real life have this feature. Now it's time to start the roof. I'm not very good at roofing, it does confuse me, so bear with me and my mistakes, but we get there eventually. I need to find the centre so I know where to stop the roof and then start the symmetrical roofing on the other side. I start building up just here so I can actually tell where the middle is going to be and not just eye it like I do with most things. I actually need this to be symmetrical or it won't work. I'm just realizing here that I need to use the contrast color, the sage green here, as this is going to be the outside rim of the roof. And the rest of the roof will be in this cherry pink colour, but I can't forget to put in our contrast colour, as this build would be very, very pink if I didn't. As I said, I am not very good at roofing. I just realised that I've done this outside rim flush to the wall and I want it to be stuck out a little bit. So here I am putting in an extra row, taking away that sage green colour and replacing it with our cherry blossom pink. The placing of the stairs here wants to drive me literally insane. I wish we could just place them and the game would know what way around we want them. It's time to start the other side of the roof now. I need to make it symmetrical from the side that we've already done, so there might be a bit of back and forthing until I get this right. I forget once again that I need to use our contrast colour, so I'll be going in with that now. All in all, this roof build wasn't that painful. I just get a little bit flustered with the step blocks as they never want to play ball and always place upside down or the wrong way round and drives me slightly insane. I'm just taking a good look at it from far away. I like the shape of the roof, so I continue. I'm building the big arch that's going to be at the front of the barn. Again, it's going to take me a little bit to get it just right, as I do get the counting of the blocks wrong occasionally. So I'm just taking a look at the arch from far away to make sure it's right, and I go in with my trapdoors and my stairs. Just here I don't realise that I am in crouch, so I can't make that trapdoor flip up. I realise that the arch needs some help here. I'm missing some stairs where I've put a trapdoor instead. Doing all these arches have made me want to take on maybe a church build next. The shapes of the windows at the top of the barn especially look like cathedral to me, so maybe soon. Now I've decided to put my big girl pants on and make the rest of the roof. Again, it's really not as painful as I'm making it out. Again, the placing of the stairs makes me want to scream a bit, but I find a technique that works eventually. Now it's time to do the other side of the roof. I get a bit of a technique going, so it becomes a lot quicker this time round. And now it's time to put in my nemesis, the stairs. I have to figure out a doorway here in the side so I don't take down the roof all the way to where I would normally. I'm now going in with some slabs at the side to make the walls less flat, a bit more three-dimensional. And I'm going to put the siding on the top of the barn as well. I was trying to figure out if I'd like to just fill in the back of the barn completely, but I did the same as I did for the bottom of the barn and mirrored the front. I like that one of the windows at the back of the barn has the strawberry tree blossom in its view. I think it's very pretty having the nature right outside the window. I was going to chop that tree down, but I ended up keeping it in. Those strawberry trees are from the mod Mystic Biomes, just like the strawberry cows. Doing the arch in the back of the barn was much quicker than doing the front. As they say, practice makes perfect. Just here I'm putting in some fake window panes. I'm deciding on whether to use the contrast colour or our cherry blossom colour, and I like it to blend in a bit more, so I use the same cherry blossom colour. Off camera I've gone around the build and put in a fence, as I don't want our strawberry cows to go running off. I'm putting in a gate so I can get in and out and hopefully pop the cows in. Now it's time to put our guys in their home. I'm going in and bone mealing it now, so it looks like the cows have got some nice tall grass to eat. I'd like to keep the colour palette of the flowers mainly pinks and purple, so I'm getting rid of the daisies and poppies that the bone mealing has made pop up. Now I'm putting in some cherry blossom petals as a path. I've done this on a build before and I thought it would work here, but later on I do go in and put in a proper path. Some of these flowers are from Biome Mods, but off the top of my head I don't remember what they are from. I'm going to breed the cows now, as I want quite a few in this area. I'm going in with some lighting as well as some lighting at the top. Working out the length of where I wanted these lanterns to hang down was a bit complicated. Just taking another look from far away to make sure the lanterns look good, and I think they do. So now I've decided I do want to go in and make myself a proper path, and I use moss, pink hydrangea bushes, mossy stone and willow planks. I only want this path to go round to the stairs, so it's not going to be a particularly long one. I want to keep the same overgrown look to this as I have with some of my other builds. So I've gone in around the path with this white tall lavender. It has more of a blue hue to it, tall grass and some other lilac and purple and pink flowers. I've also added some hydrangea bushes underneath the barn as well. Now I'm adding some vines around in the trees. It is now time to decorate the interior of the building. As I said in the intro, I want to put the butcher villager here, but as I'm a vegetarian, I don't want him to be cooking up any meat. He's going to be working here at the bakery, so I'm going to make a little bakery here that he will live in, and he will make strawberry goods from our strawberry cows. A lot of the decoration that I'm adding is from Let's Go Bakery. I'm adding in some flower pots and some more decorations. In goes our strawberry cake, and then I'm going to go find some strawberry jam to put out on the sides. Make it look like we've just used some jam to make cakes with. I'm decorating the outside a little bit, adding some gardening tools, a watering can, and a wheelbarrow. In goes some more strawberry stuff and some more decorations. I'm wandering around now and making sure it all feels nice. I've decided that it needs some contrast on the floor, but I'll get to that later. It's time to add our butcher slash baker in this case, and some trellis on the wall. Off cam I added some cherry blossoms and leaves to the outside of the barn to make it look like we had flowers growing up our barn, to make it look very rustic and overgrown and natural as per usual. So I decided to mimic that inside the barn as well. Some of those pesky plants have grown through the roof and coming through. Again, the cherry blossoms have leaves that fall off them, or blossoms, and this is from the mod Falling Leaves. This is where I go in with a slightly darker green for the flooring. I wanted to make it kind of look like a carpet, but this was the best green I could find to complement the build and the sage green that I'd already used. And this was the last thing I changed, as the build is coming to an end. From afar, here is a little time lapse of our build. So here is our completed build for our strawberry cow barn. Let's start around the perimeter. Just here are the strawberry blossom trees. They're in the same biome that you can find our strawberry cows. And I have some cherry blossoms with some vines growing down. Those vines are from Helianthera, and I love the colour of green that they are. I think it really adds to this build. So let's go inside. We have some cherry fencing all around it, so our cows can't escape. We have some flowers around, all in the same kind of colour palette. Purple, pink, and this tall white lavender which has got a bluey hue. We have the tall grass, and these peony leaves. They are bushes, but I have bone milled and they turn into nice big bushes. Just around here, we have some gardening supplies. We have some of the peony leaves and the cherry blossom leaves to make it look like flowers growing up our farm. Here are the stars of the show, our strawberry cows. We have a cute little wheelbarrow here with a frog on, which is very adorable. Just here we have some more of the leaf blocks that I've added to look like climbing flowers that grow on our barn. I've left most of the build free down here for our animals to roam. Now there are only supposed to be the strawberry cows in here, but it seems like some chickens have got in and I've seen them. Yeah, there he is. There's the otter. But they're trapped in here for now, so that's just where they live, I guess. Around here we have the river. I haven't added any decorations there, just stopped the cows being able to go off into the river. So let's go up to where our butcher lives. Like I said, our butcher is actually a baker. He makes strawberry goods. I've made it look like a cafe here. This could be the till that you come up, and if he was actually good at his job, would be waiting here for you. Most of these decorations in here are from Let's Do Bakery. The cakes here, the cupcakes, the pastries in there, the jams on the side, they're all from that mod. This milk can down here is from Let's Do Meadow, but the sign here is Let's Do Bakery as well. Just here we have a little balcony that shows you the river. Obviously the maple trees don't really go with our cherry blossoms, but I still think it's a very beautiful view. I've got some furniture here. These ones are from the mod Enough Furniture. And the tea set is from Just Outdoor Stuffs. I've stuck to the pink cherry blossom theme in here with some darker green planks to make the floor a bit more interesting. I've used a different colour pink here with the strawberry blossom planks for the fence and the balcony here. Just so the colours weren't so flat, there is a little bit of a darker pink here. And for these bits here. I've added some cherry blossom leaves and some dahlia leaves here to make it look like those climbing flowers on the outside of the barn have grown into the inside of the barn. I love the falling petals. It makes a very beautiful atmosphere. That is one of my favourite mods. So from here, this is our bakery and cafe area. So that is our build all together. I think it's rather beautiful. As of filming this, it is spring in the UK, and I couldn't help but lean into that and go for a very pink cherry blossom build. It seems I've been using pink a lot in my builds. It's not something I usually go for. I usually go for a more woodsy green moss kind of aesthetic. But I must say this cherry blossom theme with the strawberry cows is very, very sweet, very beautiful, and I'm glad I've stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit to do a slightly different build than usual. I love our strawberry cow barn. What do you think? As always, thank you for watching this little pumpkin on this safe space of the internet, and I'll see you next time with a new Minecraft build. Goodbye!